Hey Gracie, you want to go to the shop? Come on. Let's go, baby. Where's your cone? Where's your cone?
Alright guys, so welcome back. We are now going to pull the whole interior out of E46 and try to get as much weight out of it as unnecessary weight as possible. So yeah, let's get to it. I guess we'll start with the back seats because that's kind of the easiest.
Yeah. That was easy.
We're also going to end up pulling out all this insulation that ends up cracking just like this. This is the stuff that smells like crayons when you get in your car. Yep.
There we go. Full back seat is out.
Alright, that's a fun one, especially if it's never been out
Headrest
before.
or stand?
No, we'll get the headrest out.
Alright, so now the seats are out. Logan's gonna rip out. Oh, look at that. BMW. Look at this. BMW logo.
Can we save it?
I ain't even seen that before. Alright, so we're gonna get all this junk out of here. I'm gonna work on the front seats. Got my handicapped Milwaukee. So, power seats all the way to the back. Got the small cap here, of course. And we'll just zip these off. Same thing over here. There she goes. Same thing on this side. Just don't lose this hardware because it's way better than aftermarket hardware. Now I bring this one forward if you want. Tilt the seat a little bit as well. Kind of impressive that both of these work.
Is it not going forward?
No, there's a bunch of bottles stuck underneath the seat, and I don't want to break it. Actually, we got enough room. Oh yeah, that one sounded great. How are we looking in the back? Look at this pulled up. This one's clean. Alright, that's probably the heaviest two items we're gonna get out of here. Just make sure you tip it up and get this plug out first. Alright, so what I think we're gonna do is, besides weighing out all the seats and stuff individually, is all this insulation, whatever you want to call it. When we pull it out, we're gonna throw it all in empty trash can, and we'll weigh the trash can at the end with everything in it, and then we'll just weigh the trash can on its own and see how much of this actually comes out. Started stacking up pretty nice. You want a treat? Back to sleep. Everything's about out for it to fall down.
Weight savings, brother.
Minus that
This?
little thing in the middle, yeah. Little dangly boy. Rip her out.
Dude, what?
Update. We've gotten the sunroof. Headliner out. Part of the back door.
Back door?
Yeah. She ain't gotta come out in one piece, brother. Headliner be gone. Alright, so as you can see, well, we got our first bin filled up. Somewhat light, but this is a lot of weight right here. And this side was definitely getting some water in somehow. It's not too bad yet, but that's a bummer. So for now, I think we've got a good bit out. Tomorrow we got to tackle all the sound deadening and get a seat in place. Maybe see what's up with the parking brake. Trunk's all cleaned up. Looking good. So welcome back, guys. It is now day 2 of stripping and pulling all the weight out of the E46. We've pretty much made all the progress we need to make. The only thing left is going to be stripping out the rear sound deadening, and that's going to be done with a scraper and some MAP gas torch. Here's how everything's looking so far. So now we have this sound deadening is what we're going to be getting after. And once that's done, interior is pretty much stripped as we want to make it, because once again, we want this to still be a comfortable, dailyable car that you're not going to, you know, absolutely hate when you get in it. All right, so we did a test spot. You kind of want to heat it up to a point to where it comes off fairly easily, but we warmed this one up too much and it came off a little bit more melted than you want to, a little harder to deal with. So you pretty much find it's going to be based off how your car, where it lived its life. But as you can see, this is almost peeling up without any heat, so it probably doesn't need too much. If it wasn't as pliable as this, you would want to add a little bit more heat probably, but you kind of play around with it and see the amount of heat that works for you, and then just do section at a time. That's way less than I did last time. And it's still coming almost too easily. But it's also a very satisfying process too when it comes off nice. A lot more satisfying than beating the shit out of your car that you potentially enjoy or like. Alright, Logan. You want to grab the seat and see if it fits for you? You're good, bud.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, I got a telescope.
First time, first measurement on the seat.
Dude, that's literally perfect.
Let's go. But you want to be able to clutch in like fully. Yeah, for sure. You don't want to be fully extended on it.
No, this is great.
The steering wheel adjusts?
Yeah, this is.
Oh, sick. Well, that's a $100 seat setup. Had some leftover side rails. Well, no, those ones actually came with the bracket, and then the seat was $100. Bracket was free. I guess we're gonna get back to getting the last bit of this. Welcome back, guys. We are finally able to finish the weight savings session after a busy week. Pretty much all that's left is to weigh everything, which we have kind of scattered over here. And yeah, let's get to it. You can already see how much it's raised in the rear. Before it was probably tucking an inch or two, now you got almost a centimeter gap. Maybe even a little more. I think before it was to about maybe this ribbed section right here. What's up, Gracie?
This tin gasket needs to come off. I can't see anything.
So here's how much of that sound deadening we ended up with. It's not the heaviest stuff, but it's definitely a good bit. Made it look way worse in here, but probably throw some Rust-Oleum on it. That trash can didn't have too much in it other than the sound deadening in the doors.
She is a Lomax.
Yeah. No, it's perfect. Alright, so I guess we're gonna officially start weighing this stuff. We're gonna put everything in the trash cans other than what can't fit, weigh it, subtract the weight of the trash can, get it all written down so we can keep track of it all. And then, yeah, let's see how much. I think it's gonna be like 300 pounds. What do you think?
Yeah, probably. What, each of those seats play 60 pounds? The stock seats?
They're pretty heavy.
And you got the door panels, those are another like 5 pounds a piece. And the center console stuff and the back seat, I forgot about that. Everything's pulled out.
Here we go. First trash can. Shout out to my mom. Let me steal the scale for the day. Now we got to stack up something on it to where we can still see the numbers, and when you put just trash can on, of course it doesn't work. Yep, neither does that.
Should I give her a stack?
Yep, stack it up.
£40.
Maybe minus what, 2-3 pounds?
Yeah, with the trash can. And the bucket.
So we got can number 1 was 40. All right, let's do can number 2. That airbag is actually really heavy too.
Control module. Okay.
And yes, the spare tire, nice. The spare tire does count. We're not going to be running with that, but that's generally what comes in a factory car, so it is part of the interior.
Anything else coming on there?
That's good enough.
Go where?
Can number 2, probably like, what, 20 pounds?
Yeah, 20, 30 pounds. 32.
32 pounds. All right, so that sound deadening might be a little heavier than we thought. Can 2.
Already at 72 pounds, baby.
All right, so we dumped out the first can. We're gonna measure. They're about the same trash cans, so we're gonna measure. Well, the bucket was on there too, so you gotta measure both.
4 pounds.
168. You just weighed yourself. What? You were 100. You were 164, right?
Yeah.
So that's 4 pounds. Can weight. Well, now we can use the trash can to weigh the carpet. Gotta be careful here. It's like Jenga.
Whoa. No. Well.
So none of our other options are working. So Logan's gonna be the base. Wait.
187.
So 64, 87 is 23. What's up, mamas? What's up, mamas? What's up? All right.
Am I on it?
Struggle with the door cards.
Oh.
Wait, how much do you weigh?
154.
All right, it says 190. 26 pounds. All right, time for a seat. This is gonna be the fun one. Let's see it, bud. How much do you think?
Cool. Honestly, I think it's gonna weigh like 60 pounds. Pretty heavy.
Wow, it's not that much.
217.
So
What's 260?
it's about 50 pounds. 52 pounds.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like 70. So they were 53 pounds each. 106.
Then the back seats.
Yeah, probably what, like 25 pounds? You tell me what it says.
196.
So
197.
33 pounds.
Yep, 33 pounds.
What else we got? The final box of stragglers is
173.6.
so 9 pounds.
Yep.
Center console, 9 pounds. And then we weighed the headliner and the one trunk mat that I didn't weigh with can 3 or whatever. But that's about it. So let's add this up. All right, so we got 325 pounds out of all this, minus 3 can weights. So that's 4 times 3 is 12. So we ended up with 313 pounds removed.
It's too mean.
Mainly from the rear of the car. So I think that is a pretty. What do you think, Gracie? You think that was a good job?
Huh?
You think we lost a good weight, huh? We think we did a good job. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. So now the next, probably the only next best thing, and once again, we still retained a full front interior. We have AC. We have a rear deck, so it doesn't look too god awful. And we still were able to cut out, 310 pounds. The other thing is this whole front, the whole front sunroof is probably about 60 pounds at the highest point of the car, which is a lot of weight that could be removed.
Especially with the top end of the car.
So that's definitely something we might look into. Guys, it's not over. We're saving a little more weight. Knocking another 2 pounds out of here. So we're back at 315 saved. Let's go. So that pretty much wraps up everything for pulling out as much weight as we can from the E46. Here we got most of the stuff in the trash cans, and Gracie helping. But I guess now we're pretty much on our way to start modding the car. We got a couple window regulators to fix. I think just one, actually. Got to get these trims back on. Logan decided to pull the stock radio, the business CD, to where we can add an aux cord, I guess.
But who knows if it'll work? We're gonna find out, brother.
Come on, Space Jams. I just put 400 pounds on a grave.
I guess it works.
Dude, I'm kind of surprised.
So that's pretty much a wrap for the weight reduction part of the series. We got about 300 pounds removed, give or take, because with the weight of the trash cans and the probably extra 15-20 pounds of the bucket seat we put in the car, it got us right to about 300 pounds removed. We still have some fender linings and things under the car. It'll probably cut a little bit of weight out, but I don't think it's all too much to generally take note of. So yeah, I guess we're gonna get into the modding portion of the car. Of course, we already got the bucket seat in, which isn't too much. We were gonna fit the stock e-brake pull extension, but the e-brake cable is already broken. As you can see, it's chilling right there. There's only one hooked up, so we're gonna have to get new cables, which we pretty much expected to, and gotta have a working radio. That's a little necessary for a street car. Get on in there, bud.
Oh, I'm trying, Brad. He already had a hole for his last aux cord.
What, are you tucking it down through the center?
Just right through the sunglass holder. Because he already poked the hole through it and it already looks like crap. I'm trying to find the hole.